Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you my princess book that I got. This one is Princess's Tome 2, and this is one of the Disney books that's made by Hatchet Heroes. It's one of the Colorage Mystery books, and I'm so excited to have this one. When I had my surgery, I watched a ton of videos when I was on bed rest, and I went down the rabbit hole of these gorgeous books, and I did a lot of pictures in this one when I was on bed rest. I've shared quite a few of them on my reels with the different color combos that I used, so if you guys are interested to see the color combos, I'll share them in this video, but I'll also just know that I have a little playlist with them all if you want to see them. This book is just gorgeous. So this is the first one that I have, and I will flip through it for you guys. It is a beautiful quality. This one you can get on Larica.com, and I do have a coupon code. I think only like 5 people are allowed to use the coupon code. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but if you are interested in purchasing it, I don't know how many people can use the code, so I would definitely purchase sooner rather than later if you're wanting to use the code. And I think it takes 5 or 10% off. I'm sorry, I'll put it in the description box for you guys. I am new to that website. So these pages are like gorgeous, thick pages, and I have been coloring them using acrylic markers, which I can show you guys too. This book is very intimidating. It has very small spaces, some of them more small than others, but I love the small spaces. They are just very relaxing for me to color, and I love how it has all the colors for you. This one actually has 2-page spreads, so there's some that are both pages make a picture. So this one is like a picture of Ariel. There is a key in the back, so I will show you that when I get to the back of the book as well, so you can see what the different images look like in the book, but just so you get an idea of what the spaces that you color look like. And I have 5 pages completed in here. So here's the first page I did with Belle, and I am in love with this page. The markers or the pens that I used are these pens here. They're called Languo color painting gel pens, and they are acrylic. So you get 168 in this set, and I highly recommend this one. This one is my favorite, and you can't see all the beautiful colors because I pulled some of them out to work on another page that I'm working on right now. And I store them in this little case. This is from Simply Gilded. I will link all this in the description box so that you can find it if you're interested in anything. The Languo pens I got off of Amazon, and I store them when I'm working on a page in this. This is from Simply Gilded. I used to have a subscription to their stationery and like planner supplies, and so I just store all the pens in here. This is a beautiful case. I have 3 or 4 of their cases. They're so pretty, and they have like really nice pockets so you can hold all of your things, and they have different little bits here to hold all your pens. And usually I do that, but right now I'm working on the Encanto page, which if you know these books, the Encanto page is like a 2-page spread with hundreds, like 40 or 50 colors that I need to use. So I didn't put them into the little rings, but when I work on other pages, I usually do. And this book this like little compartment just stores all my things. I do have a coupon code for Simply Gilded too. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these, they have a really beautiful rainbow one that I've had my eye on forever. And it zips closed really nicely, and it's just perfect for storing all of your coloring materials. I will link the coupon code that I have. I think the coupon code is either for $10 off or it's for 10% off. One of the two. I will link it below in the description box. Sorry, I should have checked all that out before I started the video. And I did this page here with all those Languo pens. This is the book that I keep track of the colors that I use for each of my pages. I will show you the color combos here that I used. I'll link this book too because I found this really helpful for keeping track of the colors. So that is the cute little book. And this is like a smaller size book, which is nice so it can just keep track of it. Also, I saw this on Savannah, who I believe her YouTube channel is Sav Colors. I'm obsessed with her YouTube channel, and she is the one who I saw so many of these books and colored pages on her channel. So if you're enjoying these, definitely check out her channel. I'm sure most of you already know who she is, but I saw that she put like a tissue paper that she just put in with a piece of tape, and so I've been doing that, and I haven't had any trouble with like any transfer. So if you want to make sure that the pages you complete don't get damaged, this is really helpful. And I was able to get a pack of 100 of these on Amazon for super cheap. So I'll link that too, because I've just found that so helpful, because I know some people's get damaged if they're opening and closing the book, and the color can transfer, especially if you have both sides completed. There's a really pretty Moana one. There's just so many beautiful ones in here. I love Belle. She is my favorite Disney princess, so I had to do that page first. And the paper is just so nice and thick. This is another page that I did, Merida, and I loved the little bears. In this book, it's mostly princesses, and so this was the first page I did that kind of had little critters, and I literally went straight to Larica and purchased the Bambi Tome, I think it's Tome 11 book, which I will show in another video just so this one doesn't get super long, but it has all the different like Pixar critters and all the like Disney critters like Bambi and I can't think of any other ones at the moment. It has like Bambi in it, and it has some Winnie the Pooh and like critters from Zootopia and Aristocats, ones like that. So I knew I would love doing those once I colored in these bears, because they were just so fun to color. For these, I used acrylic paint pens. These are the Guana acrylic brush markers. It comes in a 120 set, and the box that comes in is so pretty. So those are all the colors, and it comes with them all like this, and the little package like opens up all cute. How cute is that? I died when I opened it. So sweet. So when you're coloring, you can just set it out and like so easily get all of your little markers, and they all go in so nicely, and then the lid can just go back on. So I love that. I'll link these ones too. They're a pretty decent price. And the difference between like alcohol markers and acrylic markers, these acrylic markers is basically like a paint. So when you go over top of these little lines, you don't see them at all underneath. It makes all the little lines go away because it's like a paint, so it's covering it up, as opposed to if you use the alcohol markers, it would bleed through on your pages, and also you would still see those little lines. So I've been having a lot of fun testing out the acrylic paint pens and gel pens. If I had to choose one, I personally prefer the gel pen ones, but if you're going to be coloring like bigger spaces, then I would say the Guana ones are better. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show the colors that I used for the Merida page. So for the Merida page, here are the colors that I used. And it says also that I used a few Langlo on this one. Anyone that I used that was the gel pens, I put a little L beside it. I think I used them for a few of the like smaller spots. The next one that I was just showing is the Mulan one. And I believe that one I only used the Guana pens. Oh no, I did use a few Langlo, sorry. So I did use both of them for that one too. So there are the colors if you wanted to screenshot that. I hope that's helpful for some of you. When I've been looking online, I haven't found very many people who show the colors they use. Maybe it's because there's so many different pens and markers, but one of the things that takes me the longest time is picking out the colors. And to be honest, that is my least favorite part of coloring these, is finding out all the colors. So if you know of anyone who does show the colors, please let me know, because I would love to see some other people's colors that they use so that I don't have to pick them all out, because I do find that is so time consuming and I do not enjoy that part at all. So there is that one. And this one I used all Langlo, so those first gel pens that I showed. And then I think I have one more in here that I did, which was the Beauty and the Beast Castle. And this was my favorite one that I did. I hope that they make more books that have these gorgeous like scenes in them. I would love a book that was just all of the different backdrops of all the Disney movies, like one that's Moana, and like without any of the princesses, just like these beautiful backdrops. I know there's in one book there is a Rapunzel tower, and in this book there is the Rapunzel pub, the like little ducky pub, and I am doing the Encanto Castle right now in one of the other books, and so I'm loving that so much. But I hope they'll make a whole like book of just all the different scenes from Disney movies, because I think that'd be gorgeous. Even just like the Snow White forest, or like for Aurora, just like a Sleeping Beauty type like forest one where you just see like the little Sleeping Beauty like casket that she's in. I think that would be so cool. Or even just like a Rapunzel one where it's like her looking out of the view that she would see looking out of her window. I think that would be just gorgeous. So for this one, the colors that I used were all Languo. And I can show you guys the colors that come in the two different ones as well. So that was the color charts book. It's by Yasmin Eldahan, and I will put that in the description box for you guys. Whoops. I also have this book. It is a swatch book, and I got it just for my acrylic markers. These are the gel pens that I showed. The Languo gel pens, these ones, the 168. These are the colors that come in it. So I'll just show you these so you can get an idea of the 168 colors you get. I definitely think if you are coloring these books, you could use either or and have a good amount. What I found is in this specific book with the Princess's Tome 2, it does have a lot of small spaces. So if I was using, I could easily use just the Languo ones, but I found when I was using the Guana ones, which are these ones here, I found that because they're brush pen, there was some spots that I felt were small. And so I did use Languo pens for the smaller bits. These are the colors that come in that Guana 120 set. I think they both have a really nice, good amount of colors. It just depends if you're comfortable using the brush marker in these small spots or using the Languo gel pens. And another thing that I learned from Sav Colors YouTube channel is she uses for her gel pens, I'll just quick show you, just so everything's all in this video if I get questions, but when she uses her gel pens, you can use these gel pens and they are juicy and it comes out so well. But if you really want it to come out for a bigger space without having it like be streaky, there's a little bit in the back here, and I always just bite it out with my teeth, which is probably not the best thing to do, but she uses scissors, but I just didn't find scissors that worked well, so I just bit mine out. But when you take that out, you can take some sticky tack, like, you know, the tack that teachers would use to put up bulletin board sets in your classroom. I got this off of Amazon. It was just like a pack of sticky tack. And so you just take a little bit of that and you can just like make it into like a skinnier bit. And then if you stick it in the end like this, it makes it come out so fast. So when you're writing, it makes it come out super smooth and like better than the jelly pens that like come out really thick. Like it just makes it come out so fast. So you can use it for really big spots. So thank you so much to Savannah for showing that, because that has been a game changer for these books. I love that tip. And for the acrylic brush pens, you do not have to do that. Those ones, they come out really fast. Sometimes I feel like they come out a little bit too fast for me because of the small spaces, but if you are using the gel pen, that helps for any like big areas that you might have. So I'll share with you the rest of the kind of like black and white pages, and then I'll show you the back part that has all of the completed pages, like the keys, so you can see what they will look like when they're completed. And this one has quite a few of the double page spreads. So here is the solution. So this one's a double page spread, so it's 2 pages make one. There's another one. I'm really excited to do this one, and I am hoarding this one for Christmas and winter, which it snowed here like 20, I live in Canada, and it snowed here like 15 to 20 centimeters on the very first time it snowed. So I think we're in for a very, very cold and snowy winter here in Canada where I live. I live in Ontario, so we usually get quite a bit of snow, and last year we got more snow than I think we've ever gotten. So I'm gonna have to be doing lots of winter coloring, because usually the snow here in Canada where I live lasts until about March for sure, but sometimes even like April. Like I remember doing like Easter egg hunts outside in the snow. So it will definitely be a snowy Christmas here, I think. This is the one that I did, the bell one. And really neat that people show too how you can use your own colors and like changes to be a pink dress, because once you've colored so many jasmines, I'm sure you don't want to do them over and over. For me, I haven't done all of these characters yet, so I'm still coloring them in the colors they came in, but I can definitely see in the future wanting to change up their outfits. And I've seen some people do some cool like Christmas ones. Just so many pretty pages, and I love the double page spreads. I haven't done any double pages in this book yet, but I definitely want to. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to show the Rapunzel page. Somehow I missed that. Maybe, did I show the Rapunzel page? I don't know. I will show the colors for it just in case I forgot. I don't think I did. Here is the colors for this one I did for Halloween. There it is. Yeah, I didn't show this, I don't think. There's the colors for that one. There's two in this book that were like almost the exact same, which is such a shame that they would have two that were so similar. But I saw that in quite a few of these books that they have, for some reason, pages where it's like maybe they can't decide which one to put, and so they've put both. But this is the other one, and it's just a little bit different in that it's like just pumpkins without it being Halloween, and this little guy doesn't have a Halloween costume on. I really want to do this one, and this one too is so, so pretty. Also, if you love these books, Danny Buttons on YouTube, she has so many good videos, and she is the one who I saw about Larica from, and she has so many videos on these. So pretty. I love how they have them in the back. There's the Mulan one that I did, and there's the Halloween Rapunzel one. There's the little castle. I really want to do this one too. And then here is these ones. And it's kind of a gloomy day here today, so my lighting is not the best, but my husband just took my daughters to ballet class, and so I thought this was a perfect quiet time to film this. I'm still recovering from my surgery, so I couldn't go for the car ride to ballet today. I'm supposed to be like resting, so after I film this, I'm definitely going to go rest and color. And then here's the last page. And these are just some of the other books they have. There's so many. This is like the biggest coloring rabbit hole. I want all of the books, and I love watching all these videos on them. So anyways, I hope that you guys found this a little bit helpful and enjoyed the flip through. If you haven't seen this book, again, it's available on Larica. I'll leave the links for all the things I showed in the description box, so it's not so hard for you guys to find. I know I was talking super quick. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.